Hey guys, Dan the Wolfman, MMA for selfdefense.com. Go there and everyone please subscribe to my YouTube page, youtube.com/DanTheWolfman1. Guys have been asking about some theories, some fight prep. I'm going to talk about Lyoto Machida fighting Jon Jones. Fighting Jon Jones is very difficult, obviously, because of his reach, but there's various things you can do, especially Machida's style. I somewhat emulate, and I have knowledge of the kind of the karate style. I started as a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a Kudo black belt, fought in 2 Kudo World Championships in Japan, which is like MMA meets karate, and I'm the Kudo LA branch chief. So just learn about distance, beating distance with certain kicks and techniques, because guys are going to have trouble. Jones has such a massive reach. Okay, most guys, both of them usually fight southpaw, but both are avid switch fighters. So that's going to be a little important in this video. What's important is if Machida's here, kind of like this. Okay, he's very soft, he's very sideways, he's very southpaw. He has to do a higher output in the fight. He usually throws his left cross, which is kind of like my Cobra punch. Look at the 2 videos I have on the Cobra punch, into a right hook. But he throws it static, just one single attack. He needs to follow it up with either a right hook, one of his 2 different kinds of leg hook sweeps or ashibarai sweep, or various things. He always has to follow up that technique, and he has to throw it once every minute, in my opinion, in the fight. Okay, so against Jon Jones, obviously he doesn't have Jon Jones' reach. When Machida comes in here, he backs up, usually comes around a little bit, he takes a jump, and he goes in with there, but throws it singly. He has to throw the hook behind it. Okay? And in my other video, you can do that like I do on most of my threes with a little shuffle step in, shuffling into the attack. Look at my feet a minute. Here on the Cobra punch, where the fist goes before, and then shuffle and hook. So sometimes you can do that. It actually adds more power to the rear punch, rear cross, or actually Cobra punch. I call it Cobra punch because you don't ground the punch. You go fist first and follow with the body weight. It's opposite theory than boxing. Even though Manny Pacquiao does it naturally, Anderson Silva does it with his jab, and Machida kind of does it with his cross. You can go here, or you can cross step. Guys, you can cross step here, here. Okay? That adds more power to the first punch because you put the body weight behind it, you step. So it puts your body weight behind it like a semi hitting a wall. The rear trailers keep having its momentum. Okay, watch my video hitting Oleg in the chest with that. It's really powerful. So you cross step. Look at my feet again. Here, and then cross step hook. It's one of the very few times you do this. You can cover and go into it like Shogun's knocked out people with. The very few times you want to cross step, but this is one of those times. So we're moving around, attack by drawing the Machida style once every minute. Okay? Once every minute. Okay? And see, my foot goes there like Mike Tyson. If that hook would have hit him, you might get a knee bump in there. So he might trip him. Jon Jones has balance, he's a wrestler. But maybe he stumbles a little bit. He may not fall, but I follow up. So stumble without falling this time. So if I go Cobra punch, hook here, he stumbles, there may be a window of opportunity. Now, at least once every round, Machida has to go for a Kazushi or momentum takedown. He does his Kazushi Waza that he did at Nakamura, and he also does the cross to a leg hook or the cross to an ashibarai. Sometimes Jones switches stance. So you can throw this going first really fast into like the ashibarai sweep right there, or it's as simple like BJJ leg trip. Look up that video. Hooking the leg. Now Jones isn't going to fall easy, but like I said, at one point it might at least off balance him for him to do a blast. Speaking of blast, he did the boxing blast on Rampage in the 3rd round, or a karate blast, starting with the left cross, where I've always taught it. He should do that at least once per round. Okay, so it's about an output with Machida. So you got to do a cross into something else. Cross hook, cross step hook, cross leg hook, cross ashibarai. He's got to put something behind the cross every time, at least once per minute. He's got to try takedown at least once every minute. He's got to, or at least once every round. And he's got to do a takedown attempt at least once every round. So boxing blast once every round, takedown attempt once every round. Now, to fight Jon Jones' reach, when Jon Jones throws a jab, this is really hard to beat because Jon Jones' fist would really be out like here. He's got an extra foot on it. But what can beat that is a sliding side kick. Of course he knows this, he's a karate master. So you're here, throw jab, sliding side kick to the knee. Jon Jones is hitting people in the knee, give it back to him. So against his jab, you can do this. And you should use this attack often to mess with Jones's mindset. I like both guys, by the way. I'd love to be in either camp or just watching train. Okay, throws the jab. Jones will never reach, even with his super arms. Okay, his Dalhism arms from Street Fighter. So the sliding side kick to the knee is the longest attack. That's why Bruce Lee used it against the basketball player in Game of Death. It's the longest offensive attack there is a sliding side kick. Here, camera. It's the longest attack. When he goes to the knee 3, 4, 5 times, once a minute, when Jones switches stance, that's a good time to hit it up to the stomach or chest area, try and knock the wind out of Jones. When he does switch stance, he stays static with his center. Okay? And also, if you really get the guy hitting the knee where he sometimes defends, then you can maybe pull off the Bruce Lee style sliding roundhouse kick to the head. Okay, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's something Machida can do. Again, long-range attacks are going to become more popular in the UFC. So we're here, I hit his knee, maybe Savant style, I hit his leg, I'm out at a distance, I hit his knee, start to lift your leg, I see that, and I go up to his head, sliding round kick. So basically those are all the things, and the Kazushi Waza. When he switches stance, if Machida switches, Jones switches, you could do the Kazushi Waza throw, which is throwing the cross in front of him and then sweeping him out. I'll give you one for real. Watch my video on the Machida's Kazushi Waza throw. So attack by drawing, again, very important, getting that angle. Now all he needs is to get that one to get on top of Jones. Machida is strong on top. So these are all the things Machida has to do. Alright, so this is me coming from a karate background. I kind of fight like Machida when I'm southpaw. I fight more Dutch Muay Thai style when I'm traditional or left lead. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Thanks everybody.